nigga, what you do today? Broke ass nigga, what you do today? The young OG, bitch, I talk more shit than Dawgface.
The most dangerous voice in Detroit is running all over the YouTube streets. You better look over your shoulder, because you never know who or what's going to get it next. Because Dawgface TV is in the area.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, people, my name is Dawgface Calderon. This is Dawgface TV live on YouTube. How y'all been? It's the 4th of July. You know what happens on the 4th of July. They turn the heat up. The white man turned the heat up all over the goddamn country. So it's only right. It's only right that Dawgface TV comes to give y'all a special edition. How y'all feel today? Come talk to me. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. Y'all know I came back to specifically deal with this bitch ass nigga, Turkey Chop. Young Turk, YNT, the original hot girl, Turkey Booty. Turk, you was a bitch ass nigga. I have several things to point out to prove that you were a bitch ass nigga. So I'm not even gonna hold y'all up. We're gonna go right with the what's the Beehive show. We're gonna go right to Beehive TV, and we're gonna just deal with this whole Turkey Chop situation. I want y'all to hear specifically how the entire engagement between. I want y'all to hear. See, it's important. Turk is the type of person who says, "Hey, I'm not going to respond to people who I don't know. You guys are beneath me. I am a part of the Cash Money tour. Who are you? You people are little. I have jury. Hey, Turk, you's a bitch ass nigga. You know I know you a bitch ass nigga, and you know that I know the niggas who I know that you know, they know you was a bitch ass nigga. So ain't no sense of you acting like you something other than what you are. A bitch ass nigga. Hotboy Turk. On this episode, I'm gonna put you in the fuck nigga file again for being a bitch ass perpetrating hoe ass cocksucking ass nigga. We're gonna break down who Hotboy Turk really is. Because you trying to reinvent yourself and present yourself to the world like you somebody other than
you big dummy, you big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy, you big dummy, see what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
You big dummy. Did you think that you was gonna get away with saying something back, responding back to me, but without putting no names on it? You responded without putting no names on it like the bitch you is. Don't know. Hey, listen, Turk, I know you was gone, but you've been home longer than you were gone now, so you should know better to do the shit you did. And you must not know who the fuck I be. You can't know. It's the dog. Somebody should have told you. You should have counseled somebody. You should have called BG and asked BG, who is this nigga Dawgface and what's up with this Dawgface TV shit? That's what you should have did, Turk, you bitch ass nigga. I'm finna expose you to the whole world, you bitch ass nigga. All this tough talk, like a nigga ain't gonna step to you and you was nigga. First of all, if there was ever a backup singer ass nigga, it was you. It is you. Hold on for a second. Okay, I'm back. How y'all doing? Y'all know I was coming with the motherfucking heat on what this day is. What this day is? Independence Day. Independence Day for black people. But I'm finna light an independent fire on Hotboy Turk ass. Hey, Turkey Chop. You knew you wasn't finna get away with talking no shit. The best thing you could have done, had you been given some proper advice, was shut your bitch ass up, Hotboy Turk. That's the best thing you could have did. See, because if there's ever a flaw ass nigga in the world of entertainment, you represent him, Hotboy Turk. I'm not even finna call you no Hotboy. Right now, I'm finna break down all the failures. And I don't take no. I want the people to know who are listening. Shout out to public figure Boogie TV. Shout out to the Beat Factory. Shout out to Detroit Gossip. Shout out to everybody who has been supportive of the YouTube streets. I don't take no pleasure in what I'm about to do, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Because this bitch ass nigga Turk had the nerve to try to base up and boss up like he was anything other than a bitch ass nigga. He tried to base up and boss up like he was anything other than a bitch ass nigga who has lived a failed existence and who is the #1 crybaby in the world of hip hop for the last decade or more since he's been released from prison. And I believe it was 2012 after serving a 9-year sentence. Hey, Turk, first of all, you bitch ass nigga. Let's make sure we set the record straight. We're going to deal with your life prior to going to prison for shooting the police. First of all, bitch ass nigga, don't try to present yourself to the world like you a Tupac ass nigga who blicky at the motherfucking police. Because that's not what happened, Turk. Let me read you your own rap sheet, you bitch ass nigga. First of all, you went to prison because you were sitting in a crack heroin spot / den. You was sitting in a house of ill repute. You was in a crack house, a raw spot, a mixed jazz spot. You was in a dope spot working. You wasn't selling no keys, nigga. You was handing, bitch ass nigga. You think the world will forget? See, the good thing about this YouTube and the social media shit, right? See, when you got locked up, it was no Instagram. You were really off some MySpace shit. MySpace was even out back then. So I know that you're just not getting a hold of this shit. But see, what you don't know is that your track record, everybody's track record for that purpose, is fully reviewable, especially if you're a public figure and you lived a public life like you have, Turk. You bitch ass nigga. I'm upset because you had the nerve. First of all, you was dead ass wrong for how you approached Choke No Joke on the Beehive show. Let's make sure, let's add this up. We're gonna start with your life prior to going to prison when the Hot Boys and the Cash Money machine was rolling full stream. We're going to start there. And then we're going to work our way forward. I need to remind the people who support the YouTube streets who you really are, Turk, you bitch ass nigga. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga right now. I'll call you a bitch ass nigga to your face and I'll beat your ass up under something, nigga. You ain't no motherfucking gangster for real. You a dope fiend. Hey, YouTube streets, don't. Yeah, I know some of y'all young. But Hotboy Turk is the least successful member of Cash Money Records. The least successful. He's never had a gold single, a gold album. He's never had a platinum single, a platinum album by himself. His claim to fame is his association with Baby, Manny Fresh, Slim, Lil Wayne, BG, and Juvenile. Let me say that again. Hotboy Turk. His entire career can be summed up by looking at who he has been affiliated with, not about his own personal accomplishments and achievements. Hotboy Turk is a bitch ass nigga. I'm sorry. I know y'all saying, hey, doggy, you on this type of time, it's Independence Day. It's the white man freedom day. First of all, this ain't black folk Independence Day. We was enslaved. Let's get that shit straight. Plymouth, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Y'all get that, didn't you? Now listen. Hey, Turk, I don't know why you chose to respond at all. If you're going to respond, Turk, to some criticism that you have suffered, the first thing you should have done is, before you said anything, was you should have took a look. You should have taken a look at what it is you were being criticized for, to see if there's any truth or any weight associated with the criticism that you were receiving. And for those of you who don't know, I got on Hotboy Turk ass because of this interview. Wasn't even an interview, he fucked it up. Wasn't even an interview. He fucked it up. Let me show y'all why I got on this bitch ass nigga ass. Just so we're on the same page. I want this to be clear. I don't want y'all to think I'm just picking on this bitch ass nigga for no reason. Oh, Turk suffered. Baby fucked over him. He suffered. Now listen. So what this is, about a year or so ago, maybe a year and a half ago, Beehive. Beehive is this gentleman sitting right here with the dreadlocks to the left. He's sitting in the control seat of the Beehive TV podcast, which has been in operation for 3, 4, 5 years. Beehive is one of the most recognizable names in the world of radio and entertainment in the city of Atlanta, and he has been so for over 2 decades. That's who Beehive's credibility is undeniable. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. So Beehive's brand was already built before he had the Beehive TV podcast. Beehive is a radio industry legend in the city of Atlanta. When you talk about anybody, any personality, anybody, you know the name Beehive. You know it, especially if you're from the South. Especially if you're from Georgia or the city of Atlanta. He allowed Hotboy Turk to come on his podcast to play Robin to his Batman. He allowed Hotboy Turk to come on his podcast to give Hotboy Turk a second life in the world of entertainment through the medium called podcasting. He allowed him to be his backup singer. Hotboy Turk ain't had shit going on. Hotboy Turk got released from prison, I believe, in 2012 after serving a 9-year sentence. He got caught in a drug den in Louisiana. Well, no, it wasn't. Take that back. I think it was Memphis. Let me Google this bitch ass nigga to make sure we want to make sure we right. We gonna make sure we right. Tab Virgil Jr., you bitch ass nigga, born 1981. You don't stop playing with me, you bitch ass nigga. Now let's take a look at this shit so we can make sure we're on the same page about who this bitch ass nigga is. Hotboy Turk refers to the American rapper Tab Virgil Jr., Tab, also known as Turk, who was a member of the Hotboys, a New Orleans-based group signed to Cash Money Records. He served time in prison, being released in October 2012 after nearly 9 years. The charges stemmed from a shooting involving a Memphis police officer, so the case happened in Memphis. Turk was sentenced to 14 years for second-degree attempted murder related to the shooting of a Memphis police officer. He was released from prison. He was in Memphis now. In 2004. He got locked up in 2004 now. Now, mind you, Cash Money was still blazing hot. He was released from prison in October of 2012 after serving approximately 9 years. During his incarceration, albums featuring unreleased versions of Turk were released, with profits going to his prison account. Turk mentioned being disappointed upon his release, expecting a more lavish lifestyle based on his perception of how millionaires treat people at the jail. He also spoke about using his time in prison to overcome drug addiction. In retrospect, Turk has expressed gratitude for the experience, acknowledging that it helped him gain wisdom and change his perspective. Turk's release and experiences have also been discussed in relationship to other Hotboy members such as BG, who served time. Now let me get this shit straight. Let me make sure let's get back. Let's clear the tab here. Let me go back here. We're gonna clear the tab here. So listen, Hotboy Turk, in response to me getting on his bitch ass, he said, "Oh, I'm not gonna respond back to no nigga. I don't respond to no niggas. These niggas peons to me." Peons to you? Nigga, I done met you several times in Detroit, bitch ass nigga. I done met you several times in Memphis, bitch ass nigga. After you came home from prison, bitch ass nigga. I was throwing concerts in Memphis. My Mob Life music tour, bitch ass nigga. At the 300 on Beale and Main. I threw sold out motherfucking shows in Memphis, Tennessee, all across the South. Memphis is just one of the cities. St. Louis, Memphis, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Turk, first of all, you got locked up in 2004. Cash Money Records was still on fire in 2004. In 2004, Cash Money Records was still on motherfucking fire. Baby and Slim was still running the game in 2004. Think about it. Put this in your mind here. It was a Cash Money tour back then that you was a part of. Baby has already been on record by saying, "I ain't really know Shorty." You know what I'm saying? I made him a part of the group, but it wasn't based on longevity. Is based on people who knew him, who said that he could spit. I brought him into the fold, but me and him didn't have no personal relationship. It was all business between me and Turk. It wasn't like between me and BG, me and Juvie, or me and Wayne. I was least familiar with him as a member of the Hot Boys than everybody else. Everybody else, they was younger when I came up. We all know each other. I didn't know Dog like that. This is BG. This is Baby. Birdman Stunner has said this about you, Turk. Turkey, jive, turkey ass nigga. Hey, listen. Turk was sitting in a dope spot, hand to hand selling dope as a member of the Hot Boys, the multi-platinum selling group. He went from the stages across the world as the fourth leg of a four-man group, the least successful by far. When you think about BG's career in the Hot Boys, the most classic, iconic verses of any Cash Money compilation, Wayne, BG, Juvenile, that's the big three, like Ford, GM, and Chrysler. Hotboy Turk, you was a Hyundai, bitch ass nigga. You was a Hyundai. You ain't no powerhouse, big dog, bitch ass nigga. You have yet to achieve a solo platinum single. You've yet to achieve, I don't even think you got a gold single. I don't think you got a gold single, Turkey Chop. I don't think you got a gold single. Do we got a gold single? Hold on. Check this bitch ass nigga. Because sometimes you got to check these bitch ass niggas. Hold on. Sometimes you got to check these bitch ass niggas, man.
Point a specific Hotboy Turk single certified gold from the provided search results. While the search results mention that Hotboy's single Don't Need Time was certified platinum, there's no clear indication of a gold certification for a solo Hotboy Turk single. It is difficult to pinpoint a specific Hotboy Turk single certified gold from the provided search results. While the search results mention that Hotboy's single Don't Need Time was certified platinum, there's no clear indication of a gold certification for a solo Hotboy Turk single. It is difficult to pinpoint a specific Hotboy Turk single certified gold from the provided search results. While the search results mention that Hotboy's single Don't Need Time was certified platinum, there's no clear indication of a gold certification for a solo Hotboy Turk single. It is difficult to pinpoint a specific Hotboy Turk single certified gold from the provided search results. While
I think we get the picture. Hey, Turk, you ain't laying like that, playboy. You ain't laying like that. You are the backup singer. Bitch, you are Kelly Rowland and Michelle and of Destiny's Child. You not Beyonce, bitch ass nigga. You not Beyonce. You ain't even Kelly Rowland. You ain't even Michelle, bitch ass nigga. You ain't had a hit. At least Kelly Rowland had platinum records. At least Michelle went on to become, I think, a platinum selling gospel singer. You ain't even that. Maybe you should try country western music, you bitch ass nigga. How dare you get on this goddamn internet? How dare you get on social media with them old bullshit ass, cheap, cheesy ass chains, them floor ass diamonds, like you laying like that you just got this year, you bitch ass nigga. After Birdman took his foot off your proverbial neck to let you get some money, you a bitch, Turk. Hey, YouTube streets, this nigga Hotboy Turk is a bitch ass nigga. On my mama, on y'all mama, all y'all mama, Turk is a bitch ass nigga. Let me tell you why. If you ever want to look at a motherfucker who has come from a failed situation, who jacked up every opportunity he had to be successful, this bitch ass nigga exemplifies that. You country neck bone eating ass nigga, and that's no diss to country, because my mom and daddy both country. It's Up There podcast is in the building. What's the word, Loon? I'm on Hotboy Turk ass, Loon. Hey, Hotboy Turk, don't forget when you caught that case back in 2004, you was sitting in a dope spot selling dope hand in hand. Don't forget that you've always been the understudent of the Hotboy quadrant. You is not Beyonce. You is not even Michelle, nor are you Kelly Rowland. You've always been the little boy, the little dog of the Hotboy quintet. Is that quintet with four niggas? You've always been the lesser known of all of them. And I'm not even trying to take no shot at your career, because people have ups and downs in their careers. But the fact of the matter is, right now, you're acting like Cinderella, nigga. All of a sudden, Birdman has taken his foot off your neck. And now you run around this motherfucker like you always been him. I beg to differ. I have a little pushback for you for acting like that. How soon do we forget that before you got on Beehive show, you ain't had no career, my nigga? Before Beehive made you the Robin to his Batman routine, Turk, your career was all but dead. You ain't never had a platinum or a gold record. When you drop projects that you've been home from prison, Turk, that shit went double wood, nigga. Nigga, I have streamed more. I have more of a successful solo career than you do. You ain't never had a jam, nigga. Hey, Turk, I'm finna drop something on you. Turk, you went to prison, and when you went to prison for shooting the police, and you already said you didn't know you was in a drug raid, nigga. You was sitting in a dope spot, using dope, selling dope. You was selling dope to fulfill your drug habit. Turk, You was a crackhead and a heroin addict. That's why baby dismissed your ass from his environment prior to you going to prison. Because you had a drug habit that you couldn't control, you couldn't rein in. Hey, you forgot that? You talking about, oh yeah, I blinked at the police. Hey, Turk, you were sitting in a dope spot as 1/4 of the Hotboy rap group, the multi-platinum selling superstar niggas. You was in a boy band, nigga. You was 1/4 of the boy band called the Hot Boys. Hottest thing smoking back then. You was sitting in a dope spot, high on heroin, high on cocaine, and drunk on alcohol. You were triple cross addicted. You were a heroin addict, a crackhead, and an alcoholic, and you had a love for weed. That's 4 things, nigga. You was a heroin addict, a crackhead, an alcoholic, and you love the weed. Baby kicked your bitch ass out the Hot Boys because of your failures to produce anything of substance. You never had no solo career prior to going to prison, bro. Your claim to fame was then and is now that you are a member of the Hot Boys. That's it. Can't no nigga on the face of this earth name a jam that you produced on your own prior to going to prison or since you've been out of prison. You've been out of prison since 2012. Nigga, you've been out of prison 13 years this October. You ain't produced not one gold single. You ain't even been on a gold single as a collaboration with another artist, nigga. You not him, Turk. Sorry. It's Up There podcast. Big Dog Luna's in the building. I'm going to give a station break for this because this is a privilege and an honor. It's Up There podcast. If you don't know, Luna is one of the most preeminent voices in the world of podcasting. Go subscribe to his Up There podcast right now. Go follow It's Up There podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Patreon. Y'all go subscribe, join that shit. Luna Big Dog in this shit. It's an honor. Salute to you, soldier. Now back to you, Turk. You bitch ass nigga. Hey, Turk, have you forgot that prior to going to prison, Birdman and Slim made a decision to distance themselves? Okay, Loom, I'm sorry, Loom. My part of my body, brother. I'm going to stop all the cussing and get right to the heart of it. Hey, Turk, have you forgot that Birdman and Slim, who founded and ran Cash Money Records, they chose to distance themselves from you prior to you getting locked up, which is why you found yourself in Memphis, Tennessee, in a dope den, high on heroin, cocaine, weed, and drunk off alcohol. They distanced themselves from you because you had a substance abuse problem that didn't allow you to produce nothing of substance and of quality. And all you did was give them flack, right? All you did was display jealousy. All you did was do backbiting, whole shit. That's all you did. So now you go on, you get locked up, you shot them. You not Tupac, bro. Nigga, you trying to present your situation like you was like that, like you was Soulja Slim. You not Soulja Slim, nigga. You not Tupac, nigga. You ain't even, what's Birdman brother name? Terrence Gangster Williams. You ain't none of that. You ain't no C Murder, nigga. You a dope fiend with a gun. Like so many other young black men in the urban communities before you during your period of drug addiction. And after you, nigga, you a young knucklehead nigga with a gun and some heroin, some crack, some weed, and some cheap vodka. And now in 2025, since you have reinvented yourself on Beehive's platform, your bitch ass got the nerve to try to posture and position yourself like you like that. Then you got the nerve to criticize him and say, hey, all you doing when you were interviewing Choke No Joke, you interrupted the whole interview. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Hey, Turk, you went to prison. You not Tupac. You ain't Soulja Slim. You ain't Lil Boosie. You ain't none of that, nigga. You was a stumped down dope fiend. You went to prison because you was sitting in a house when it got raided in Memphis, Tennessee, and you thought y'all was being robbed, and you started firing indiscriminately, nigga. And you didn't know it was a raid. You hit the police. They ain't even kill you, bro. That just show you. Since when do a nigga fire at the police and they don't even kill the nigga? You know why they didn't kill you? Nigga, you was shooting so recklessly, nigga. You was shooting so recklessly, you ain't even pose a threat enough to be killed. Y'all tell me, since when do the police, by the dozens, run up in a dope spot, already anticipating drug addicts, already anticipating firearms? Since when do a nigga get to fire on the police and not get gunned down? This nigga, what? You couldn't even get yourself killed, nigga. Since when do a black man sitting in a dope spot with a firearm who fires it during the raid at the police, striking the police? Nigga, you couldn't even get yourself killed right. You couldn't even get yourself killed right, Turk. You couldn't even get yourself killed right, bitch ass nigga. How are you the only black man in the history of the ghetto who's sitting in a dope spot, high on dope? High on dope. The police raided the goddamn spot in Memphis in 2004. Y'all go check it. Go Google it. It's public information. I want y'all to talk to me. Hey, Hotboy Turk. Since when in America can a black man be sitting in a dope hole while the police is raiding it? The police, when they go into any raid situation, we know what they own. They already know that they believe that they're going to expect some type of opposition. So when they storm a house in a drug raid, they storm the fuck out that bitch. Bulletproof vests, shields, tanks, everything. Do you hear what I'm telling y'all? Hey, Turk, your career as a gangster is a bigger failure than your career as an artist. You couldn't even get yourself killed after you shot the police. What black man in America who is sitting in a drug den at the time the drug den is being raided, when the police kick the door in, the black man shoots a police officer while they bum rush in the house, the spot, the crack den, the house of ill repute. You shot the police, hit him. They ain't kill you. They say that the universe protects old people, children, and fools. But let me add something to this. The universe protects old people, children, fools, and dope fiends. Obviously. How did you survive that? Your PSI report says drug abuse, drug abuse, drug abuse, drug abuse, drug abuse, drug abuse. Speed this shit forward. You came home from prison, Turk, right? I'm gonna keep this segment to about 45 minutes because I'm finna go eat me some barbecue. Pork chops. No, I don't eat no pork. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin. You know I don't eat no pork. I had to get that joke in there. Hey, Turk. You was a member of the Hot Boys, 4-man group, superstars. You got distanced. I ain't gonna say you get kicked out. I'm gonna say that the people who ran the Cash Money Empire, they distanced themselves from you. prior to you catching that case, prior to you going to prison. You found yourself in Memphis, Tennessee, not New Orleans, not Miami, not Atlanta. You found yourself in Memphis, Tennessee in a dope hole selling dope to fuel and to pay for your habit as a crackhead, a heroin fiend, a crackhead, a dope fiend, which we consider, well, I'm from Detroit. So we say dope is heroin. Crack is cocaine, but right? You a crackhead, a heroin addict, crackhead, weed head, alcoholic, then weed head. You were quadruple cross addicted. You trying to sell the world like I shot the police. Bitch ass nigga, you was in a drug-induced coma in that bitch. You didn't know who the fuck was coming in that bitch. And like you said, nigga, you thought the spot was being robbed, not raided. Wrong R word, nigga. You thought the spot was being robbed, but in fact, it was being raided. So your defense is that you ain't know was the police. You thought y'all was being robbed, you bitch ass nigga. You went to prison and you turned your life around. You come home, when you came home, you come home to no fanfare whatsoever. You ain't Lil Boosie. You ain't come home with no Lil Boosie shit. You ain't come home like, you didn't even come home like Honeycomb Brazy or Finesse 2 times. There wasn't none of that. There wasn't no private jet. There wasn't no business, no rapes. What no helicopters, what no YFN, Lucci, Young Thug, what Gunna. Gunna had it better coming home than you. They say he told on nigga. I don't agree with how they trying to play Gunna. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I let people who involved with that argue that because only they know. But Gunna had a bigger welcome home than you did. And you supposed to be a stumped down Hotboy stepper from the boot, from the bottom of the map. Hey, Turk, you have nerve to challenge Choke No Joke inappropriately so on the Beehive podcast, which you are a guest host on that show. You had the nerve to be offensive towards the guest. That's not Beehive get down. Beehive, even if he disagrees with somebody, he don't play niggas like that, bro. You attacked Choke No Joke on Beehive show. I'm not hating on no Turk. Put this nigga up right here. Hating on Turk. Hey, nigga. I'm finna get to a point. We finna back up. Sorry. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you made that comment. When Hotboy Turk daddy died, do y'all know that the money that buried his daddy came from Detroit? He didn't have no money. He didn't have shit. They didn't say, we still rock with hot boys, and we don't, who is we? Nigga, you on the YouTube streets, nigga. YouTube streets don't give a fuck about who you rock with. You can rock with Mary, Joseph, the Pope. We don't give a fuck. Toussaint, Lil Overture. We don't give a fuck. Get your bitch ass on. You bitch ass nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck about who you rock with, nigga. It's the YouTube streets, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, Hotboy Turk, bring your bitch ass to the front of the congregation, you bitch ass nigga. You got nerve to be on Instagram high capping, posturing, and fronting like you really like that, nigga. You shot the police doing the drug raid. You was in a drug-induced coma, nigga. You ain't think you was no motherfucking police. You thought y'all was being robbed, and you was trying to protect your dope. You ain't want nobody to rob you for your heroin, your crack, your alcohol bottle, your 5 o'clock gin bottle, and your cheap backyard boogie weed. Fuck is you talking about? For those of you who not familiar with me, my name is Dawgface Calderon. I'm a member of the YouTube streets. Shout out to Public Figure Boogie. Shout out to Detroit Gossip. Shout out to the Beat Factory. Shout out to my homegirls in Minnesota, the gangsters. Meet the Shoe. Shout out to Hennessy Reviews. Shout out to everybody who I fuck with. Shout out to everybody. But this ain't that place like that, bro. You come over here, you're going to get dealt with. And I don't give a fuck if you report this shit because I'm going to put the First Amendment tag in this video to protect myself from you bitch-ass niggas trying to report me. Yeah, nigga. It's like that. Yeah. Hey, Hotboy Turk. We're going to need you to bring your ass to the front of the congregation. Shout out to the dog pound. Hey, Turk, you came home and you were crying extensively for over a decade about Baby and how Baby owed you $2 million. When you came home from prison, you didn't get the fanfare, welcome that you thought you were deserved. Why? Why in your mind, in your delusional ass mind, do you think you should have had a rock star rollout when you got released from prison? You went to prison because you was sitting in a dope hole, high on heroin, crack, weed, and alcohol. You wasn't no brick man. You ain't had shit, nigga. That's why you was sitting in a dope spot when you got raided, duh. Why do you think that you should have had a rock star rollout reception when you got released? You did nothing prior to going to prison. Why in the fuck do you think that anybody would be interested in anything you had going on? You wasn't no rap superstar. That when you come home, 12 years later, Hotboy is dissolved. Everybody on their own. BG in prison, Juvenile doing his thing. Wayne is who Wayne is. Birdman went on to create several different successful platforms while you was gone. Birdman and create all kinds of shit. Rich Gang, all that shit. You ain't a part of none of that. You ain't had no success. You ain't put no money in his pocket. Can you release no album for you while you was in prison that built any residual income? That it would you claiming that he owe you $2 million based on what you did in Hot Boys? I don't know. I ain't gonna argue that. You did your own calculations. I don't know. That's on you and him. But what I do know is this. When BG came home and you saw how people were treating BG, you had something to say about that. Oh man, they roll out the red carpet for BG. Bitch ass nigga, you was selling merchandise with BG name on it and didn't give him his proper cut. Didn't give his mama the proper cut. Didn't get his management while he was in prison. His manager, her name is Carol Dorsey. Miss Sid, blood sister. When BG got pushed out of Cash Money Records, he was embraced by the city of Detroit. Chopper City Records was an imprint from Detroit, nigga, not Louisiana, not New Orleans. Chopper City Records got started up in Detroit by Big Red Garrett, Wide Open Management, and BG Aunt Carol Dorsey. You were selling merchandise when you came out of prison with BG name on it because you knew that merchandise would have weight. You wasn't selling Hotboy Turk t-shirts. You was selling free BG t-shirts. That's how scurvy you is. And you didn't give BG his proper cut. That's why BG didn't fuck with your bitch ass prior to him coming home, and he didn't fuck with you when he came home. They only let you on the Cash Money tour. Breaking news. BG, they only allowed you to get some money with them in the Cash Money tour. Not because you cried on Beehive show. Because Birdman didn't fuck with you, nigga. All the critics, you had the nerve to say, oh, these niggas get on these podcasts and start talking this shit, always talking about a nigga. When Choke No Joke was asked to give an updated report on the Fat Joe situation, he was asked that by Beehive on the Beehive platform. You immediately started attacking him as soon as that subject came up after you was dick sucking for the whole intro. Y'all don't believe me? Watch this. Watch this.
It's your boy Beehive Radio. Shout in as always. I got my podcast partners off in this thing. Mr. NT Turk, what up, though?
What's happening? You already know Cole.
Choke no joke, chicken. Choke no joke.
Chicken choke, no joke in the building.
Hey, choke shy than the motherfucker.
Yeah,
Choke.
you know,
Hey,
Choke
stand up for the
shy.
camera, Choke. Hey, man, listen. hey, y'all see Choke? The first with the shorts and the blazer, man, that I seen. You heard me? Yeah, man. You talking about, yeah, man, choking his
The
swagging.
joke clean on
Yeah.
these folks now.
Yeah.
I mean, Choke, I'm coming straight to you, man, because I know you got the intel on what's going on with this Fat Joe situation.
Stop right there. This is Beehive, radio legend Beehive from Atlanta, Georgia. He says, I'm coming to you, Choke, no joke, because I know you have the information on the Fat Joe situation. So it's not like Choke came on there and just started criticizing Fat Joe. He was asked by the host whose podcast it is.
Yeah, man, now, I mean, the lawyers running over folks. I mean, what's all going on out here, sir?
Well, shout out to Tyrone Blackburn, but as y'all heard, he has been arrested today, June 25th, after doing a 2-hour live with me last night. I feel like they sent the boys at him. You know what I mean? And got the man arrested, man. He was talking real spicy on my show
What
last night.
was he saying?
Well, we was actually going over Terrence Dixon, a.k.a. T.A. the Legend's civil lawsuit, RICO civil lawsuit against Joseph Cartagena or Cartagena. If you don't step out of the country, people say, Choke, his last name is Cartagena. If you go to Colombia, they say Cartagena, okay? But a.k.a. Fat Joe, he's being sued by his former hype man, co-writer. He wore a couple of hats over there at Terror.
So this is Choke No Joke giving the update that he was asked to give an update by the host of the show, Beehive. Turk is quiet the whole time. Turk went on to say in response to this, because he got a lot of criticism for this, he went on to say something that was incredible to me. He act like that he was the one being that Choke was being confrontational and rude to him. I want y'all to watch this shit, because they ain't played this part right here that proves how all this shit started. Watch this.
Squad, but he's been down with Fat Joe for the last 16, 20 years. And he felt like, you know, he wasn't being compensated properly. He went to Joe for some type of compensation and he didn't get it. So he was on the internet letting people know how he felt about Joe. Joe sued him for defamation of character. And then he lawyered up and went back at Joe with a countersuit. And figure of speech, he know where all the bodies are. So in his lawsuit, you see a lot of allegations in there, from sex trafficking, allegedly, Fat Joe allegedly messing with minors. They got, I think, 3 minors in the lawsuit.
Here it comes.
Allegations of, you know,
allegations. Choke said allegations of by T.A. Now, Pete.
I guess I got to say it's in the paperwork. Fat Joe coercing him to have sex with other women, other situations where.
Look at Turk right there. Now listen, this is just Choke No Joke providing the update. Watch this bitch ass nigga with this bullshit ass jury on. And don't forget, go back to the Beehive show. So it's July 4th, 2005. Go back to July 4th, 2004. This bitch ass nigga had a Timex watch on. He didn't have no diamond, no platinum, no nothing. He got all this jewelry because 4 months ago, Birdman let him on the Cash Money tour and he started getting some money. Go back to February of this year. You don't see none of that jewelry on. This bitch ass nigga just got this shit. And the shit is gaudy and bullshit. Low quality anyway. Now watch this, dog.
Wait, hold on, Choke. You say Fat Joe sued him first.
For defamation.
But I seen where a nigga sued Fat Joe. You said nigga went to him and he ain't get it. But wasn't there a lawsuit before him going to him that he tried to sue for $3 million?
Now this nigga asking questions. Choke is saying no. Watch the over talking that he does. Watch Choke No Joke expose this bitch ass nigga. Just watch this shit, man.
from working with Fat Joe? Because that's what I seen.
No, that's what I seen. Where you see it at? Watch this nigga say where he seen or got his intel or got his information from. He's going to say where he got it. Now watch how Choke deal with and handles this simple-minded buffoon ass nigga.
Oh, that's not TA the legend. I don't know who that would be. But no, because the first blood drawn in the court of law was Fat Joe suing TA for going on Instagram and YouTube and stuff.
I'm not gonna agree with that.
I'm not gonna agree with that. I'm not gonna agree with that. So, dear sir, dear jive turkey ass nigga, dear
you big dummy, you big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy, you big dummy, see what you did?
You see what you just did? You're not gonna agree with it. Why not?
I think the nigga went to him not as man to man, like bro, nigga filed the lawsuit.
No,
and I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Chat.
You're
you know
wrong.
what I'm saying? But the nigga supposed to be in a legend.
He ain't even listening. He's not even listening at this point. He's saying, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Now don't forget, he was in Choke No Joke was invited on Beehive show, not this bitch ass nigga show. He don't have no show. He attempted to do a podcast a while ago and it failed miserably because he doesn't have any personality. Nobody gives a fuck about him. He ain't certified in nothing but in his own goddamn weak ass, dope fiend ass mind. He talking about correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Talk to chat. What do you mean, chat, nigga? You talking to a man sitting no more than 2 feet from you, who's familiar with the shit, who's invited on the show specifically to talk about this thing because Beehive respected his knowledge about this thing, nigga. Watch this.
Allegedly sued this word in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That he sued Fat Joe for $3 million or some shit like
word in the street. Alleged he sued Fat Joe for $3 million. Word in the street. What street? Streets of the Bronx? Streets of New York? Where? Bitch, you from New Orleans. You from Memphis by way of New Orleans. Bitch ass nigga who live in Atlanta. Bitch ass nigga.
like that. Then went to talking crazy about Fat Joe, and they wanted to get ahead of the story. You know what I'm saying? That's when Fat Joe filed or was trying to serve this nigga for the defamation of character, you know what I'm saying, after the whatever, and then the nigga, his lawyer, caught a charge running over a 66-year-old.
You are 100% wrong, bro.
You know, that's
you're 100% wrong, brother. Choke. Listen, man, do you know how hard or how frustrating, how heavy on a man's psyche it is to sit next to somebody who's obviously at this point has an axe to grind? We can all tell at this point, based on the defense mechanism that is up, we can all tell that jive turkey ass nigga is operating with an agenda. It don't take a law library specialist in the federal or state penitentiary system to see. It don't take Johnny Cochran. It don't take Mark Garagos. It don't take the TMZ nigga to. At this point, we all know, based on how he's over talking, loud talking, not hearing, he's not engaged in a conversation at this point. He's engaged in dropping talking points. This nigga's operating like the press secretary of Donald Trump. He ain't interested in no back and forthing. He ain't interested in developing no understanding. This nigga just interested in getting what on his heart and on his mind getting it off his chest. Listen, this nigga.
That's the story. That's
going out. That's your
there.
Story.
Nah, that's the story that's on the line.
No, that's your story.
That must be your homeboy. That gotta be your home.
Now listen to this. That must be your homeboy. Talking about TA. Now he's going into the insult thing. Now, mind you, this is not how Beehive runs his show. So this nigga right here struck first blood by saying, oh, that must be your homeboy. So everything that he's saying in response to being asked about the Fat Joe update by Beehive, whose podcast it is, not this bitch ass nigga. Beehive threw this bitch ass nigga a lifeline by allowing him to come on his podcast to serve as Robin to Beehive being Batman as his co-host. Beehive don't have no confrontational style like this nigga got going on right here. This nigga dead wrong. He dead wrong based on understanding what Beehive platform is all about and who Beehive is, nigga. This nigga dead wrong. Then he said, this must be your homeboy. What? Now it's the insult.
Homeboy. That lawyer gotta be your homeboy.
I interviewed TA 3 times.
So that gotta be your partner then.
Gotta be your partner in. He interviewed him because he's in the heart of one of the most controversial things happening in the world of entertainment / hip hop right now. He must be his homeboy. That must be your partner. I interviewed him 3 times. That he said that to tell you, hey, I'm following this situation. I'm talking to this person who's actually involved with this shit. I know what I'm talking about. Or at least I'm more familiar with what the facts are. The real facts, the facts of the situation are than you are. Now he's being accused of basically playing favoritisms in terms of how he's reporting what's going on.
Oh, that don't make him my partner. I don't know him.
But you can't be biased though, Chuck. If they got other information, you got to.
What other information do they get? Watch this nigga rev up to where he got his information from.
Entertain that other information too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't have to entertain. I only entertain the facts. Now, if you can pull up a lawsuit that Terrence Dixon filed against Fat Joe before Fat Joe.
So you saying TMZ lying?
What? TMZ? Aha! Are you saying TMZ is lying? What? Are you fucking serious here, bro? Before I keep on with this shit, bro, are you fucking serious? This nigga just said, are you saying TMZ is lying? What? Are you serious? Do you want people to take you? Bro, it's the heroin. It's the crack that you ingested. It's the alcohol that you consumed. It's the weed that you smoked. It's the time you spent in prison broke as a motherfucker with no zooms and wham-whams that got you stupid like this here. That's right. Birdman let Stella get his groove back by even allowing you in the cast. But let's go back to this shit, because this shit is amazing to me. You is one stupid ass nigga. This nigga just said, are you saying, hold on, let me go back to this. Hold on.
Fine.
100%.
Got other information. You got to entertain that other information too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have to entertain. I only entertain the facts. Now, if you can pull up a lawsuit that Terrence Dixon filed against Fat Joe before Fat Joe.
Watch this. So Choke's response to him being challenged by Jav Turkey is, if you can pull up a lawsuit filed by Terrence Dixon, aka TA, against, because don't forget, his point, Turkey Chop's point is that Terrence Dixon filed a lawsuit first. That's not true. It don't take no rocket scientist to be able to discover or to figure out that that's not true. Terrence Dixon, aka TA, went on a podcast on an interview run, putting all this shit on the floor. Fat Joe filed a cease and desist, and then subsequently, I believe it was a lawsuit to try to hush him and shut him up. So no joke. Say if you say he's saying Turk, he's being insulting to say the least. And he's being offensive and being rude by saying that everything he's saying right now, after being asked by the host of the podcast, whose it is, to give us an update about the Fat Joe TA situation, he's saying, you biased, that's your homeboy, you ain't probably weighing the facts, you just present what you want to present because that's your homeboy, that's your partner. That's all the insult. If I was Choke, no joke, I would just stop talking about any of that shit and start talking about this bitch ass nigga, Jav Turkey. And then this nigga response was, are you saying TMZ? Watch this nigga. Come on, bro. Watch this. Come on.
TMZ lying?
Hold on.
100%.
And what makes your information that you got?
You can pull up a lawsuit that Terrence Dixon filed against Fat Joe before Fat Joe.
So you saying TMZ lying?
This nigga just said, so you saying TMZ lying? He told your bitch ass, You retarded LD short bus with a helmet on ass, slobbing ass, dope fiend, heroin, crackhead, alcoholic, bitch ass nigga. He told your bitch ass to pull up a lawsuit, bitch ass nigga. What you should have done is went to the Black's Law Library, or you should have went to New York State Court to look up, or you know what you're coming to talk about. Beehive briefed you on what you talked about. If you should have went and got the pertinent information to back up the points that you was gonna make to contradict what Chuck was saying. That's how you debate somebody. You debate him with facts. This nigga just said, so you saying TMZ lying. I mean,
100%.
And what makes your information that you got correct about Fat Joe?
Because I'm the one reading the court papers. I'm the one reading the lawsuit.
And what makes, see, listen, Beehive ain't saying nothing. I'm sure Beehive sitting back shocked. I'm sure he don't know what the fuck this nigga's even on. They ain't putting the camera on Beehive, but I'm sure if you put the camera on Beehive, Beehive's like, what the fuck is going on here? He tried to interject later, but it was too late because this shit already off and running. You lucky I wasn't choke no joke, because I would have slapped your bitch ass, Turk. You hoe ass nigga.
I'm the one that I interviewed TA before Fat Joe even sued him. He didn't never sue Fat Joe. He never went to court. He kept it street. Fat Joe's the one that went, and that's not allegedly. Fat Joe is the one that went and filed the defamation lawsuit.
Stop right there. That's not allegedly. Fat Joe. Hey, Turk, you asked him what makes the information you get more right or more accurate than what I got from TMZ. This nigga's in his phone like he's trying to, I bet you he texting Fat Joe or a representative of Fat Joe, because he ain't pulling up no, he couldn't have read the shit, because exactly what Choke is saying, that's exactly what happened. He's challenging Choke with no facts at all. And then he accusing Choke of being homeboys, of being, I guess, playing nepotism games, or I guess playing homeboy games, or shoddy reporting. He's accusing him of being a shoddy reporter. This nigga's Donald Trump, if I ever seen black Donald Trump. And Choke is saying, I get my information from read the transcripts, nigga.
Because
but look, so according to TMZ, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Here this nigga go again. This nigga again. This nigga, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. This nigga's sitting on Beehive's show with all this jewelry on that he was able to buy after being let on the Cash Money show at the sucking Birdman dick. He went on a public smear campaign against Birdman the whole time he been out of prison. Birdman had us wearing fake jewelry. Birdman had us wearing Geneva watches, making it like it was Rolexes. Birdman had us wearing fake shit. Birdman would have renting cars. Birdman, that was none of our shit. He been trying to expose Birdman since he been out of prison because he was mad, angry, upset, and in his bitch ass feelings. This nigga right here was swinging his purse like a bitch at Birdman since his release from prison in 2012. He been on a world tour and talking about Birdman since he been out of prison, bruh. He been out of prison 12 and a half, 13 years, and everything, his claim to fame was talking about Birdman. This nigga, he ain't, according to TMZ, what the fuck is you talking about?
According to TMZ,
now go ahead.
Because we gotta get to the bottom of it.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? A rep from the New York Police Department tells us Black Bum was taken into custody just morning and booked for assault.
What the fuck does his lawyer getting booked and taken into custody for allegedly running somebody over, hitting somebody with a car? What does that have to do with the heart of the lawsuit or the heart of the situation between T.A., Terrence Dixon, and Joseph Cartagena? Am I the only one missing something here, or a dog pound chat? Y'all picking up where I'm coming from with this? This is stupid ass nigga.
I say it all started on a night of blase blah, a 66-year-old messenger who was serving him a complaint in Fat Joe case. Black Bond allegedly slammed this car into reverse and backed up, hitting the process server in the leg and causing a minor injury. The victim reported blase blah. Black Bond arrest stems from a messy legal matter involving Fat Joe and the rapper's powerhouse attorney Joe Tocopina. Hold on. Let's get to it. Tocopina tells us Black Bond sent a demand letter on behalf of Terrence Dixon to Fat Joe requesting $3 million for allegedly co-writing music with the hip-hop star.
Stop right there.
So he sent the legal demand
stop right
letter.
there. Demand letter is not a lawsuit.
That's a process of it, though. Just like he sent the process to process it for the
demand
defamation.
letter does.
Look at Beehive face. Look at this is not Beehive's get down, bro. Look at right here. Look at Beehive. Look at Beehive face. Looking at this shit like, what the fuck? How we get here? Beehive is perplexed at this point. He's confused. He's bewildered. He is at a loss for words. You can look at him and tell. Beehive been in radio since this nigga was in diapers. Look at this nigga face.
Does not get filed in court.
But it's legal though, bro. It's legal. It's paperwork.
No, it's not.
That ain't no nigga having no conversation.
That's not a lawsuit.
That's not a nigga having no conversation like me and you having a conversation right now. A demand letter is a process of by the nigga.
Hold on.
You gotta have your paper trail,
Okay, hold on. Diddy and Cassie situation, right? Cassie sent Diddy a similar thing. I'm writing a book, right? I'm gonna sell my book for $30 million, right? That's equivalent to a demand letter. That's not filed in court that she's writing the book or whatever.
Accurate, true.
After the Diddy said, oh, I don't care, then she went and filed a lawsuit.
Cause it's a process, but that ain't you saying that they talk. He ain't talking, nigga. I'm sending you a letter. That police ass.
He ain't talk. I'm sending you a letter. Listen to what he said.
Shit. So Tocopina says they blew off the letter.
This nigga's quoting from TMZ. This nigga, who we all know is not the smartest tool, the sharpest tool in the shed, is quoting something from TMZ. Why is he that interested in this shit? How does he know this? Why is he this hyper? Why is he this invested and involved with this shit? Why? Listen to this nigga.
But Black Bond followed up.
Hold on.
Fuck your letter.
So if you can blow off a letter, then that's not in the court of law.
Man, fuck your letter when you got allegations in that letter. I'm gonna blow that shit off. And he followed up with another demand letter. He did 2 of them.
Okay,
claiming,
hold
up.
Is not
the nigga got another demand letter claiming that Fat Joe was messing around with fucking minors. So I'm gonna send a demand letter to get this $3 million. We blow that off. Okay, the motherfucker want to blow that off. Well, now I'm about to send another demand letter, and I'm gonna make sure you give me this money this time, because I'm gonna say you fucking with minors. Then Tocopina says that.
Look at Choke face. Pay attention to Beehive's body language. This nigga's being ultra uber disrespectful, because he's out of script. He's off base and he's out of character, because this is not what Beehive does. And I'm saying, for all of you who don't understand, who would push back at me, don't forget that Beehive allowed Turk to come on his podcast. He allowed him to feature his seasoning, his Louisiana seasoning rubs and hot sauce and barbecue sauce, to try to get him some money, because this nigga was broke and fucked up. Beehive looked out for this nigga. And this nigga goes nuclear about an incident or about an issue that that a guest is bringing on that he was asked to talk about. Listen to this shit.
They wanted to get ahead of the situation, so they filed a lawsuit. That's the reason they filed a lawsuit. This nigga sending 2 basically threats. If you don't do this, the same way that whatever that nigga name was, who from Texas, you know what I'm saying, who try to say Jay-Z did this and did that, demand letters, bro. That's some police ass court shit before it get to the court, bro.
Once again.
Now don't forget he said that's some police ass court type shit before it get to the court. Mind you, this bitch ass nigga did the same thing to Birdman. He did the same thing to Cash Money. Y'all forgot that? You can't forget it because it just happened. He was just on his same shit. Demanding that Birdman and accusing Birdman of owing him $2 million. He sued Birdman. The shit that he said some police ass shit, he did.
That is not filing a lawsuit. A demand letter is not, you don't go to court and with a demand letter. That will not show up on a docket. This is a lawyer to lawyer, right? Mm-hmm. Look, before we go to court, you know what I'm saying? My client.
And he's right. Let me tell you how he's right. Because a demand letter, so wait, is that the same as a cease and desist? No, it's not the same as a cease and desist. A cease and desist is an actual court document that you file. It has a docket number on it. I got one right here that I was sent by bitch ass Street Lord Juan. A cease and desist letter is not a demand letter. A cease and desist letter is asking somebody to cease, to stop, to suspend them doing or saying something about somebody else that's either defamatory or patently, inherently not true, that's besmirching or disparaging their character in some way, lying on them. Same thing Cardi B did with Tasha K. Tasha K did with Cardi B. A demand letter, just a demand letter, is not filed in the court. A cease and desist is the precursor to filing a lawsuit officially because it has a docket number on it. It has power. It has inherent power built into it. A demand letter does not. A cease and desist does. This dumbass nigga must get those two things mixed the fuck up. Let's continue.
Client feels he didn't get his publishing for the songs that he wrote, right? He wasn't compensated for the tours properly that he went on with Fat Joe. He's been down with Fat Joe for 16 years. Mm-hmm. 16 years and have never sent a demand letter until 2025.
A demand letter is a civil code is a formal written request sent by one party, usually the plaintiff. Why the fuck they call him a plaintiff or their lawyer to another party, usually the defendant, before filing a lawsuit? It lays
before filing a lawsuit. Before. So yes, when you file civil lawsuits, especially, you like to lay your paperwork down. Demand letter, a demand letter is not a cease and desist, but let's say that the demand letter is on the same level as cease and desist but a cease and desist is a court document. It has a docket number on it that can turn into a potential lawsuit if you violate or you don't stop or don't cease from doing what they ask you to stop doing. Right? So he's reading from TMZ. He's reading from somewhere. I guess he's Googling this shit.
It's out the claim that damages.
Before filing the lawsuit, right?
You saying it don't have nothing.
You said he filed the lawsuit first.
I said that he filed something trying to get $3 million from this man.
He filed the lawsuit. I told you he didn't file.
Look at Beehive face, bro. Look at Beehive face.
You said they went talk.
He went to it. He sent the demand letter.
No, nigga, I just said I read the demand letter.
Okay, well,
you try to say they went talk. I asked you, did he went talk to him straight up? You say, yeah, because you believe that nigga. He ain't go to that man. He went on some police ass shit.
He went on some police ass shit, mind you. By filing a demand letter, he's saying he went on some police ass shit. The same thing this bitch ass nigga, turkey ass nigga did with Birdman. Some police ass shit. Talk to me, dog pound. This nigga's so stupid, and no joke is gonna remind him of just how stupid and insignificant he is.
Watched it on YouTube and
man,
Instagram.
that nigga sent this
You're
man
not familiar
letter.
with the situation.
Bro, I'm reading what they got in the headline. However, you just got a personal connection.
However, I don't
the
have
nigga
to,
must have paid you, man. How much you getting off the law?
Boom. Now, if you didn't think that he was trying to be insulting before, now he's being directly insulted. You must get paid. If he's trying to get money out of Fat Joe, how much money does Terrence Dixon, aka TA, have to pay? Choke, no joke, to answer a question that was put to him by Beehive to talk about a situation that he's reading the transcripts from or of. Look at this nigga.
lawsuit, man.
However, I don't even have to argue with you because people are going to go and look right at this and say, Turk, you said he filed the lawsuit first.
Man,
I
said he filed something trying to get $3 million.
You said he filed a lawsuit, you bitch ass nigga. Mind you, you got all this talk about money, 3 million this, 3 million that, but that cheesy ass, fugazi ass jewelry you got on, pussy nigga. That moissanite jewelry you wearing, that cheap ass low budget, you ain't even tag your jeweler. Tag your jeweler who created that bullshit you got hanging around your neck for your neck turn green, you fat neck bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talk pipe? And bigger thing is, look how you talking. Look at the bravado in your voice, the bass. Take that bass out your voice, you heroin addict. You've been crying about Birdman for 12 years, and then you started sucking his dick when the Cash Money Tour got on here, and you wasn't a part of it, and you cried on the same podcast you on right now.
Ready, he filed
a demand
he sent
letter.
Okay, right. He sent him a letter. He didn't go talk to him man to man, Choke.
So this is the question.
Come on, man.
He did talk to a man to man.
Man, ain't man to man, nigga. He sent this nigga a letter.
The same type of shit you sent Birdman, bitch ass nigga.
Hey,
and his
the demand letter comes after we can't come to an agreement as men.
Man, that nigga sent the demand letter before you even talked to me, nigga, because you couldn't talk to me, nigga.
How you know? How you know that he didn't talk to him? And don't forget, you used the same process when you was dealing with Birdman. You cried about Birdman for over a decade. You exposed Birdman wearing fake jewelry, perpetrating rent cars, all other kind of shit. You tried to expose Birdman because you couldn't get your way, bitch ass, dope fiend, hoe ass nigga.
I don't talk to peons.
You don't talk to what? What you say? What this nigga just say?
Man, that nigga sent the demand letter before you even talked to me, nigga, because you couldn't talk to me, nigga. I don't talk to peons.
She's saying Fat Joe saying he don't talk to peons. But you just said that he did that without having to talk to him. Now you saying you speaking for Fat Joe don't talk to peons. And look at this nigga expression. Just 4 months ago, before Birdman took his foot off this bitch ass nigga ass. Before Birdman took his foot off this nigga ass 4 months ago and let him on the Hotboy tour, he was sitting on the same Beehive podcast. He been criticizing Birdman. And then when BG came home, they floated the idea of having a Cash Money reunion tour. He was still criticizing Birdman. When the tour kicked off and he wasn't a part of it, this nigga been crying about, man, y'all not letting me get my money. He even cried about BG not speaking up for him because BG said, I don't fuck with your bitch ass nigga. You took that money off to selling my shirts with my name on it. My image not mine. Don't forget, the issue between him and BG is that he was selling BG merchandise and not giving BG a cut. That's a fact. I know BG. I know Carol Dorsey. I talked to Miss Cent. They didn't put this nigga on the Cash Money tour because Birdman felt sorry for this nigga, because Birdman acquiesced to his demands to get him $2 million. Don't forget, you was asking Birdman for $2 million, saying that you were owed that. And mind you, Birdman still haven't resolved your grievances. He still has not given you $2 million. All he did was let you on the Cash Money tour. You know why? Because Lil Wayne ain't participating in the entirety of the Cash Money World Tour. So Birdman, from a business perspective, he couldn't have a Cash Money Hotboy reunion tour. No Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne ain't acting like Lil Wayne, showing up if and when he wants to. He ain't really part of the tour. It's Stunner, Manny Fresh, BG, Juvenile. Those are the consistent people in the Cash Money tour. When Lil Wayne, when Birdman figured out Lil Wayne wasn't gonna roll with the shit, except if he wanted to, if it ever happened, you can't really have a Cash Money tour missing Wayne and Turk. So he let Turk on to give it more of a genuine feel, and niggas just dismissed Lil Wayne's absence by saying, well, that's how Wayne is. That's why he let you on tour, you bitch ass nigga. Not because y'all resolved your grievances. You ain't reported on Beehive show that he gave you the $2 million you said you was missing. You was willing to take the Cash Money tour so you can get some money off each tour date, nigga. So your grievances with Birdman, you ain't saying shit about your grievances with Birdman since you been on the tour. You sold your soul just to get some crumbs off a table by showing up for a Cash Money reunion tour, hoe ass nigga.
So now he's a peon? So are you a peon the Birdman?
So what I'm doing
Are you a peon the Birdman?
Look, he already asked him, so are you a peon the Birdman?
So what I'm doing?
Are you a peon
to any nigga that you dealt with prior to you always talking about him, trying to do what the rest of these niggas doing, just like
always talking about them, trying to do what the rest of these niggas doing. What rest of niggas? Podcasters? Hey, Loon, it's up there podcast. This nigga is he just, I don't want to put no, let me back up. Here we go.
to me, nigga. I don't talk to peons.
So now he's a peon? So are you a peon the Birdman?
So what I'm doing
Are you a peon the Birdman?
So what I'm doing,
are you a peon
to any nigga that you dealt with prior to you always talking about him, trying to do what the rest of these niggas doing, just like all the rest of these niggas do. All you niggas do the same thing. That's why you feel some type of way. Y'all niggas be around. Hold up. You niggas be around these niggas, and soon when Mad Day come, you niggas want to expose nigga. That shit fake.
That's the same shit you did with Birdman. That's the same thing you did with Birdman. That's the same thing you did with Birdman. You get around these niggas, you in these circles. As soon as Mad Day come, y'all get mad, y'all want to expose them. Hey, Birdman has wearing fake jewelry. Birdman was renting cars. We didn't really have it like that. Birdman jerked us for our money. Birdman did this. Birdman did that. That's the same shit you was doing to Birdman. And listen, you were just doing all this shit less than 6 months ago. You was just doing this shit less than 6 months ago. You ain't had this same bass in your voice for him. You describing your motherfucking self, nigga. What are you talking about? You are really describing yourself. Nigga, you a whole joke. You a whole hoe. Not a half one. A whole one.
Fake as a motherfucker. Nigga, I ain't never got on no fake ass shit like that. Never.
What? You ain't never did what? Hold on, bro. You ain't never did what, nigga? Yeah, I'm still talking about you had a problem with me talking about it, nigga? Because you don't forget, the same Bumpty Five, this nigga right here, you on my Instagram right now, shout me out. Talking about you watch my content. I'm going to take a break and deal with this nigga right here. Yeah, I'm on here. Why you got a picture of the legendary Pimp C on your page, but you always doing some hating hoe ass shit when you come on my YouTube? But on my Instagram, I got it. I already screenshotted it, so you can't go back and erase it. You on my Instagram, salute me. I ain't gonna say on my dick because I don't say supporting me is on my dick or supporting you. I don't get on like that. But you on my the same nigga right here, this Bump T 5X, you on my Instagram. I already screenshotted this, so you can't go back and erase it. You on my Instagram, salute me. Nigga, you from Texas. What about it? What about it? Why you get Pimp C up like Pimp C represents your attitude, bro? Why you don't have your own page up, your own logo up, your own picture up? What being from Texas got to do with that? You did salute me. You thought I was a real nigga. I'm still a real nigga. Your man Turk, a bitch ass nigga, he a hoe. And the same thing he accusing this Choke No Joker doing, favoritism, getting paid, complaining, gossiping, talking about niggas, exposing niggas after they get mad. Same shit he did to Birdman. Say I'm lying, Bumpty. You want to join? Wait, hold on. I'm finna put the link. If y'all want to join me, I'm finna put the link right here. Because nigga, I'm just like that over here. Here go the link right here. And I'm putting the link right here. There you go. Hey, Bumpty, join. There you go right there. Nigga, I'm like that, nigga. I'm like that. I'm live, nigga. This ain't no tape delay. There you go right there. Here go the link right here. Click that link and come on and defend yourself, nigga. Talking about you thought I was a real nigga. Why you think I ain't now? Because I'm talking about Turk, nigga. Turk, a lying, fake ass, hoe ass nigga, and he's a hypocrite. Yeah, I'm still on Turk ass, nigga. I'm gonna be on his ass, and I see Turk, nigga. Turk ain't laying like that. Turk is a crackhead, heroin addict, alcoholic, weed head, dope fiend nigga who got caught in the dope spot and shot the police by accident because he thought they was gonna come in there and take his goddamn dope out of his hand so he couldn't get high. Turk dead ass wrong on Beehive show. Even if Turk feels like this, that's cool. But the way he's using Beehive platform, if you ever watch Beehive podcast, this ain't what Beehive own, bro. Beehive, listen, when you join somebody else's get down like me, I go on Beehive show as a guest. I'm gonna be myself, but I'm going to be cognizant and be aware of the platform I own. I'm not going to disrupt how he does his thing. Even if I want to, I'm still gonna be respectful to how he does his thing. I'm still gonna be respectful of how he does his thing. I don't mind blocking you bitch ass niggas. I ain't gonna see you. I travel all across the country. I was just in Houston, Bumpy. You know I was in Houston because you like the pictures of me being in Houston. You say you from Texas, you could have. I was just in Houston. I'm pointing out the hypocrisy of what this nigga got going on here. The whole world can see it. Newsflash. When Turk came home from prison, Turk's father died. Turk didn't have no money. Turk couldn't even afford to bury his own daddy. He wasn't hustling. He had been home years. All he was doing was complaining about Birdman. That's all he was doing. Nigga, the money that came to help bury, bro, listen. Turk daddy wasn't buried like no G. Turk daddy had a basic burial. Hey, Turk, who from Detroit gave you money, thousands of dollars, to help bury your daddy? Since you talked about niggas don't know you, the female who gave you thousands of dollars to help bury your daddy, that money came from Detroit, hoe ass nigga. You're gonna respect Detroit, because I heard Cash Money tour coming to Detroit in July. Bitch, you won't get booked in for after party. Say something, nigga. Juvie is family. Juvie gonna get that. BG, this is home. BG gonna get that. You won't get an after party booked in Detroit, bitch ass nigga. We'll be on your ass, nigga, at anywhere. Sloppy Crabs, anywhere, nigga. Night Owl, Hideout. You won't get booked for an after party. You fuck with me, nigga. We'll be on your ass, nigga. Turk. Y'all coming to Detroit the end of July. Bitch ass nigga, you won't get an after party booked in this bitch. I'll shut your money down in this bitch, nigga. We'll show up to anywhere mob deep, nigga. You will have to hire the police as your security, bitch ass nigga. Since you talked about what a nigga will and won't do, bitch. You hoe ass nigga. You the least successful member of the Hot Boys. You ain't got a gold album, nothing. A platinum single, nothing. You bitch ass nigga Turk. Y'all tag this bitch ass nigga Turk before and after this shit. That Cash Money tour stop in Detroit, bitch ass nigga, in July. You won't get an after party, nigga. Say I'm bullshit. Sloppy Crab, none of the strip clubs. I know everybody. You think Birdman was stopping your money? When you come to Detroit, bitch, you won't get booked for a motherfucking after party, nigga. For one, why would a nigga book you anyway? You ain't got no catalog of music for nigga to play. When you get booked, you play Cash Money greatest hits. You won't get booked at nothing, nigga. Nothing. You ain't dying. He won't get booked in Flint. You think I'm lying? Hold on. Watch this. No, nigga, he won't get booked in Flint. No, he won't. He won't get booked in Flint. Love it. That's Smoke. That's my homeboy. They ain't booking him. That's East Side, nigga. Watch, I'm calling Flint right now. Hold on. He gonna answer this motherfucker. Ain't no booking in Flint. Ain't no booking in Pontiac. No, nigga. Watch this. No, nigga. He won't get booked in no Flint. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Call has been forwarded.
Hold on. You gonna answer this phone? Watch this. Turk, you better watch your mouth, bitch. Don't forget, a Detroit female helped pay for your daddy's funeral, bitch ass nigga. Do I gotta holler her name? Toledo, that's my stomach round too. He ain't getting booked no Flint. Bet you that. Hold on. It's the holiday, so he probably out barbecuing. Right here, number one promoter in Flint, FLINT, home with MC Breed, dating family, top authority. He won't get booked nowhere. He won't get booked nowhere. And if he do get booked, it ain't gonna be successful. If y'all pay this nigga anything, it's not gonna be successful. It can be a little hole in the wall, some goofy ass niggas who just don't like me. Right? Y'all gonna lose, nigga. He ain't gonna be booked at none of the top strip. No Love and Tequila, no Annex, no, none of that shit. No top strip, no none of that. If he get booked, it's gonna be some monkey hustle, grease ass shit. You ain't getting booked at none where it's Turk. No Annex, no Love and Tequila, none of that. No 350 tears, none of that. No brass rail, no none of that. Keep running your bitch ass mouth, Turk. And bitch, I'm gonna pop out and show up, hoe ass nigga. On my mama. You's a hoe. The same shit you accusing another motherfucker doing, you did. You did. You ain't come down, stop. I ain't come down. Stop, look at this nigga right here. You bring your ass to Charleston, South Carolina. Nigga, I was just down in South Carolina with OG Freeze, bro. I was just in South Carolina with OG Freeze. OG Freeze really out of Augusta, Georgia. I was just in South Carolina with the Augusta boys. What you talking about? I got pictures. Go to my Instagram. What are you talking about? I was just in South Carolina with OG Freeze. What you talking about? See, it's niggas like you that put your foot in your own. Listen, anybody who knows anything about Augusta, Georgia, you drive right down the street and you in South Carolina. What are you talking about? Here go the link. Right here. There you go. There go the link. Come on. Let's A1 Greg. Come on up here, nigga. I said Charleston. I was just in South Carolina. You just said it. I was just in South Kakalaki. I'll be in Augusta next weekend. I was scheduled to be in Augusta this weekend, first Friday, which is today, but I had business to handle in Detroit. So I'll be in Augusta next weekend. And you can throw a rock from Augusta to Charleston. Who you think you're talking to? They go to the link right there, player. Click that link and join the show. Here you go. So you can't say you're going to see it. They go to the link again, right in the comments. Click the link and come on the show. Tell me where I can't go. You niggas be on here capped out, nigga. I go where I want to go. The earth is my turf, bitch ass nigga. And if you that mad, if you want to die about trying to defend a nigga that you don't never even seen Turk before, you don't even know him. So when Turk went on his Instagram saying, I ain't finna argue no niggas I don't know, bitch, you met me in Memphis. Bitch, you met me in Detroit. And my sister helped pay for your daddy funeral, nigga. So you capping, you lying like a young nigga say you capped out. You capped out. Let's get to that. In the infamous words of Zip the Drip. Let's get to that. I didn't say you from Augusta, bitch ass nigga. You said come to South Carolina. And I said I was just in South Carolina when I was fucking with my niggas from Augusta, Georgia. Augusta, Georgia's on the east coast of Georgia. You drive 20 minutes, you're in South Carolina. What the fuck you talking about? Now, since you talking about what I won't do, why don't you pop out? I didn't say you was from Augusta, bitch. Can you hear? Bitch ass nigga, can you hear? I heard what you said. I seen what you said. And I'm telling you, you's a bitch and suck my dick, nigga. This Dawgface TV, this ain't none of that. I ain't no motherfucking academics. I'm telling you, eat a dick, nigga. I'll be outside. Oh, y'all go follow Dawgface TV on Instagram, nigga. I was just in Houston for the nigga Bumpty who say he from Houston. And he followed me on Instagram. He saw me in Houston. He saw me in Houston. I was just thought you niggas come out, nigga. I'm outside for real. I was just in Houston, damn near a week, at all the top clubs, Camp Houston, everything. Sakai, the pool bar. Go follow me on Instagram, bro. Y'all think I'm lying? Go follow me on Instagram. Hold on. There you go. Go follow me on Instagram. If I don't answer my shit private, if I don't answer, jump in the DM, tell me what your YouTube name is, I'm gonna let you on. What you talking about? We don't listen to say pup face. We don't know you, homie. You get no traction, no views. I don't get no views. I get millions of views a month. I post it. You can go to the bio of my YouTube channel and click how many views I get. I just started this YouTube channel. I was up at I was at 60,000 views before a nigga reported my channel, get my channel took. What are you talking about? Yeah, I was just in Houston with Helliver and D Reed, aka Never Stop Grinding, when the biggest concert promoter in Detroit. I was just there. I was just in Tampa Bay, throwing concert, me and Helliver with Peasy. Y'all can't come at me with that shit, because I'll be outside. I was just in Atlanta with all my Atlanta niggas. I was just in New York. You can't say I don't be out. I was just in Houston. You can't say I don't be outside. Yeah, D Reed Never Stop Grinding. Right. Everywhere I go, I post where I'm going. And I post me being there. I'm lost. I didn't get enough of my time, bitch ass nigga. Hey, Turk, you a bitch ass nigga. You a hoe. If you come back on this shit talking that shit, bitch, when you get to Detroit, you won't get no after party, bitch. Like you had to beg Birdman to get on Cash Money Tour. You're gonna beg for after party in Detroit, nigga. Juvenile already got an after party coming. BG home, nigga. But you, Turk, you's a bitch ass nigga. You gonna have to beg for after party, nigga. We gonna crash that bitch, nigga. On my mama, nigga. Now you keep running your bitch ass mouth on this motherfucking social media, hoe ass nigga. And we'll be to see about you, nigga, when you come to Detroit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You's a hoe. All of a sudden you tough. All of a sudden I'm putting my jury on. I'm responding to niggas, petty PI niggas. You couldn't even bear your own daddy, Turk. You couldn't even bear your own daddy, Turk. A female entertainment manager from Detroit. I ain't gonna say her name. Hey, fuck Turk, nigga. Turk is a hypocrite. You talking about, I fuck with you. No, you don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with me coming on here telling high cap on my shit, nigga. I'm like that. Period. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. You must don't know what you're dealing with. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Turk can't do nothing with me, playboy. He just started getting to some money. And the first thing he did was not go buy a house. The first thing he did, we got on that Cash Money tour, we went and bought some jewelry so he can front with it. He been crying about, hey, listen, A1 Greg, here go the link right here. Here you go. Come on here and defend yourself. There you go, right there. There go the link right there. Anybody can join me. You ain't have to agree with me. I ain't mad at you for not agreeing with me. But you're going to watch what you say to me, nigga. You're going to watch what you say to me on my motherfucking platform, nigga. I get paid to talk shit on this and several other platforms, nigga. Come on here. They got a link right there. Click the link, request to join. I'm going to let you on, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. I ain't no academics. I ain't no Vlad TV, nigga. We can get busy. We can mix it up, nigga. However you want to do it. And we ain't, nigga, it can be it can be one of these, nigga. It could be this right here. I'm like that. Hey, real shit, Turk, he ever mentioned you? Yes, he mentioned me, nigga. He mentioned the situation. He mentioned what I was talking about. He mentioned I criticized him. Yes, he did. It's on my page. Go look on my page. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about? There go the link right there. Why you not coming up letting people see you, bro? What you on? What you want? Everybody seen Turk your laugh like, man, nigga criticizing me. I ain't finna argue with no nigga. Blah, 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 blah. He didn't mention me by name. Oh, I ain't even gonna mention these niggas' name. You bet not, bitch, nigga. Hey, A1 Greg, my sister's one paid for Turk daddy funeral, nigga. She from Detroit. He ain't having that money to pay for his own daddy funeral, nigga. Matter of fact, since he got all this money and since you talking that shit, A1 Greg, hey, Turk, give us pay my homegirl back for that money she gave you to bury your daddy, or we gonna dig your daddy grave up, nigga. Since you don't want to pay, we gonna dig your daddy grave up, nigga. Hey, Turk, you owe up for that funeral that we helped pay for, niggas from Detroit, nigga. If you don't pay, since you was young and Turk, you got all this money, we gonna dig your daddy up, nigga, since you don't want to pay. Since you got money now, nigga. Because we felt sorry for you, bitch ass nigga. He lying, bro. He lying. My homegirl, 12, Metamorphosis Management, gave that nigga money to bury his daddy. He was fucked up. They were doing fish fries for his daddy on my mama. When he came to Detroit, I met him. We was in Memphis. I met him. Everybody know I'm plugged in with Memphis the real way. Yes, bro. Turk couldn't even bury his own daddy, bro. He was broke and fucked up. My sister, 12, but gave him money, thousands of dollars, to bury his daddy. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying, Turk. You bitch ass nigga. This the YouTube streets. This Dawgface TV nigga, fuck Turk, nigga. Talking about what a nigga won't play with him. Why not? Who the fuck you supposed to be? You was a heroin addict when you went to prison. You was a heroin addict, a crackhead, alcoholic, weed. Since you been home, you had an extensive alcohol problem, nigga. Get on the Beehive show, saved your whole life. You think you ready off yourself, bang bang. Because the failures of your own career. Motherfuckers in Detroit sent you money to help bury your daddy, Turk. Say I'm lying. Tag him, send it to him, screen record it. Say I'm lying. Turk, you was a hoe. Everything you accused of the nigga, the choke no joke of doing, you was just sucking bird. You was just dissing Birdman. You've been dissing Birdman for 12 and a half years. You only stopped dissing him in the last 6 months because you wanted to give him that Cash Money tour, you bitch ass nigga. And you cried about that when launched the motherfucker, you wasn't a part of it. Say I'm lying. Y'all better stop playing with me, bro. This ain't that. I'm the real deal, nigga. Fuck Turk, nigga. And fuck everybody who like Turk. So since you a Turk fan, nigga, ask Turk, did somebody from Detroit help him bury his mama? Look at this nigga right here. Man, rest in peace, Blade Icewood, man. Realest nigga out of Detroit. Blade Icewood was not the realest nigga out of Detroit. He was just a nigga in Detroit who rapped who got money. Blade Icewood is not the realest nigga in Detroit. You ain't from Detroit. You would know who the fuck the realest nigga from Detroit is, nigga. You ain't from Detroit. You never ran in Detroit. Never operated in Detroit. So how the fuck do you know? You watching some documentary or something, nigga? Blade Icewood wasn't the realest nigga in Detroit. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? He was a good nigga to people he was a good nigga to. But he ain't the realest nigga in Detroit, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You sound stupid. You dumbass nigga. Now, like I said, why you doing all this typing, bitch? There go the link right there. Log on. Let me hear your voice. There you go. You bitch ass nigga. Yeah, I'm calling you a bitch. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I don't even be asking the nigga for real like, share, subscribe. Because I don't give a fuck. You getting real raw shit when you come on Dawgface TV, nigga. The YouTube streets. All me and my player partners, Public Figure Boogie, Detroit Gossip, The Beef Factory, Meet the Shoe, Hidden Say Reviews. We all coming raw with this shit. We don't give a fuck, nigga. What y'all want to do? Y'all enjoy y'all holiday. Hey, Turk, watch your bitch ass mouth, boy. Y'all say happy birthday to me. My birthday is coming up. I'm a Cancer. Y'all say happy birthday to the dog, man. My birthday coming up July 16th. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Shout out to my man Loon who checked in. I've been trying to plug in with Loon. Loon is a legendary podcaster. There's up there podcast. Y'all like, share, subscribe to Loon shit. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Public Figure Boogie TV, The Beat Factory 313, Detroit Gossip, and my Dawgface TV. Y'all hit the subscribe button, bro. Y'all fuck with the nigga. I'm giving y'all raw shit. Like raw shit. My equipment is mobile wherever I go. Houston, New York, Texas, Atlanta, Alabama. Wherever I'm going, I'm giving y'all content, man. Y'all fuck with your boy. South Carolina, what's the word with you? That's a real South Carolina representative right there. Not this fake ass nigga A1 Craig. Y'all know what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I love y'all, man. Y'all come fuck with this shit. I ain't never gonna come on here to be criticized no nigga for no reason. But Turk wrong, man. Go watch that Beehive shit and watch how he handled that shit, bro. He wrong as a motherfucker. Charlotte, what's up? South Carolina, what's up? Mississippi, what's Jackson, Mississippi, what's up? Little Rock, what's up? Hellcat, what's up? Y'all know what it is, man. The dog pound, boy. Y'all know what it is, man. I love y'all. Y'all have a happy holiday. Enjoy it. Don't forget, we land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock land on us. I love y'all. Salute.